Now, from this question, we are asked to find the value of y in the square root of y plus the square root of y minus 9 equal to 9. Before we start, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and subscribe to my channel for more. Now, many might want to look at this question as very easy, and they will look at this as just taking the square of this and taking the square of this and then taking the square of this, and when they analyze this they are going to get the result because this square will have to clear this square and this will have to clear this square. But then if you solve this way, do you think you're going to get the right result? Of course, some people will reason that yes, it will, but I want you to try it and then see if you get a value, and that value you get, insert it into the value of y here and y here and see if your result will give us 9. If it doesn't, that really tells you that the solution is not right. I tried it and it gave me a solution which I know I inserted and it wasn't right. So let's look at the right way we can go around solving this. To solve this method, this question, and I'll decide to do it this way. I look at the square root of y and I consider this other square root of y. And all I did was to square these two and then come this way because what I did to the left hand side, I must eventually do to the right hand side. So that gave me this solution. In the second stage, what I did next was to apply an algebraic formula. And then that algebraic formula gave me a plus b square, that's a plus b square, which is a typical of this. And if you analyze the algebraic formula, you're going to have this to give you a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now, if we simplify this with a equal to the square root of y and b equal to the square root of y minus 9, we're going to arrive at a certain solution. From here, you will see that we'll have the square root of our y, right, which is a, plus 2 multiplied by the square root of y and multiplied by the square root of y minus 9, right, and this will be plus the square root of y minus 9 all squared. Great. So in the second stage, let's simplify this. From the law of squares, that will clear, and this will definitely give us y plus, we are going to simplify these two because y is common and both of them are having square, so we'll bring them as one common term, y multiplied by y minus 9, and this will be plus. The same thing happens here. This is going to clear this, and this solution will become y minus 9. Good. Now remember, all this must be what? Equal to 9 square. Well, it seems we have forgotten the 9 square. Great. So let's simplify further. If we simplify further, this is going to give us y plus 2 multiply everything inside. Everything inside is going to give us y square minus 9y, and this will be plus y minus 9, and that will be equal to 81. So let's simplify this further. If we simplify this further, we're going to have that expression to now give us this y will add this y, and so let's simplify that to become 2y. That will give us 2y plus 2 all to the square root of y square minus 9y, and this will be equal to, let this go over here, and that will give us 81 plus 9, and 81 plus 9 is simply equal to 90. Good. So we're going to have that to become that. So let's simplify this other side. From this other side, you see that we have 2 here and 2. So we'll bring out 1, 2 in order to simplify that expression, and that will give us y plus the square root of y squared minus 9y, and that will be equal to 90. So we can simply divide here by 2 and also divide here by 2. That way these 2 will clear these 2, and then we'll be left with y plus the square root of y squared minus 9y, and this will be equal to 45. Good. So we are gradually reducing this. To reduce this further, we're going to consider bringing y to the other side, and this will give us the square root of y, bringing the digits without, or the letters without y to the other side, and that will give us 45 minus what? Y. So we will consider taking the square of both sides to clear the value of square root. So if we take this square, we'll also consider this taking this square. So this square is going to clear this square, and we'll be left with y squared minus 9y, and that will be equal to 45 square, 45 minus y what? Square. Now you remember an algebraic term, we're going to use it to simplify this. From that algebraic term, you remember that if we have a minus b all squared, this can be equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, right? So if we do that, we're going to have the value of y squared minus 9y to be equal to 45 is a, so we'll have 45 squared minus 2 multiplied by 45 multiplied by y, and that will be plus what? Y what? Square. Great. Now let's simplify this. We are going to have this to become y squared minus 9y equal to 90 minus that is going to give us 45 square. Okay, let's leave this as 45 square for now, and that will give us 45 square because we'll be heading somewhere. This is going to give us 90y plus y square. So you see we have y square in two places, so we can subtract y square from both sides, and if we clear y square from both sides, definitely we'll be left with 9y on the left hand side, and that will be equal to 45 square minus 90 what? Y, right? Because this would have gone. So from here we can simply remove 9y, and that we can do 90y by adding 90y to both sides. It's more of collecting like times. 9y plus 90y, that will be equal to 45 what? Square. So what do we have here? This is going to give us a positive 81, right? Positive 81y, and that will be equal to 45 square. That is what? 45 multiplied by 45, right? So we can simply divide here by 81 and also divide here by 81. If we divide here by 81, our y will eventually be, our y will be equal to 45 multiplied by 45 divided by 81. So if 9 goes here, gives me 9. 9 goes here to give me 5, right? 9 can go here to give me 1. 9 can go here to also give me 5. So the value of our y will be equal to 5 times 5 is 25. Now from the initial process you took, which I know you went through, let's check if this solution is right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert y equal to 25 into the original expression. Now let's insert the value of y equal to 25. And remember, 25 is a perfect square. So from the original expression, we have the square root of y plus the square root of y minus 9 to be equal to 9. So if we insert the value of 25, we have this to become square root of 25, a perfect square, divided by the square root of 25 minus 9. Now, is it going to give us 9? Let's find out. If we simplify that, this is going to give me 5 plus 25 minus 9 is simply going to give me the square root of 16. Wow. So, 5, the square root of 16, a perfect square, is 4, and that will be equal to 9. So you see, 9 on the left hand side equal to 9 on the right hand side. So that tells me that the value of y equal to 25 is the perfect and unique solution to that mathematics question, or to that expression given to us up there. If you did find this solution useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues. It means a lot to me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.